Hello everyone, Silverstruck here. Welcome to the Silverstruck channel and an update video on my 1-ounce silver bars that I like to stack and collect in these awesome guardhouse boxes. Thus far, I'm up to 126 bars. And the latest box that I'm working on holds 50 bars, as you can see right here, and there's 26 bars stacked there, so a little bit better than halfway through that particular box. Stacking with a guardhouse box does come with some challenges. Not all of the bars that I collect will go into a guardhouse box, and there's two big reasons for that. The first one would be odd size bars that just don't fit into the capsule. Sometimes I can modify a capsule. Sometimes I don't feel like modifying a capsule to fit a bar. But more than that, the second reason is finding bars in original packaging, or as we call it, OP. I did a video on this subject just one video ago, so if you want to learn more about original packaging, check that video out. Also read the comment section and you can see some arguments for and against original packaging. I only bring up the subject again in this video because it's relevant to some of the bars I'm going to share with all of you. So let's get right into it, and we're going to go ahead and start with the more rare bars I was able to find. And that would be this variety of bar right here. I was incredibly excited to find these. This is a Winwood bar. You can see the crest right there, or the coat of arms. And it's 3 nines fine silver, 1 troy ounce, with a fairly low serial number, just because it's a leading 0. As we flip this bar over to its reverse, you can see this is a variation of Johnson Matthey. So that's the special part of this bar. So it's a JM bar, and the color on this thing is just outstanding. Amazing purple tone. Kind of hard to show on camera only because of the reflection off the original packaging. So how did this bar get its color? Well, what happens oftentimes with original packaging is you have failures that can let air in, and then the bar will tarnish. But sometimes it tarnishes in such a way you end up with some pretty cool coloring. So really neat bar. I was able to find 2 of these. So before I show the second bar, let's go ahead and just show a little clip from allengelhard.com, and this will show you the bar listed on AE and the rarity scale of it. So you can see that they estimate about 1,000 of these bars were made. So not too many to be found there out in the wild. Here's the second bar. This one is a little bit lower in the serial numbers, still leading 0, of course. And another bar in OP with beautiful toning. So these must have been stored in the same manner because these bars are identical, toned exactly the same way. And the plastic here is compromised, but it's harder to see. It's some slices down here at the bottom. So pretty interesting, but these are awesome. Fairly rare vintage bars that I'll keep in the OP for now and not place into the guardhouse box. Another group of bars, another 3 ounces that I was able to find in original packaging are these ones right here. So these are a lot less rare than the Johnson Mattheys. Pretty common bars, if you will, but you can see them in the original packaging, just a pretty basic sealed plastic. So let's have a look and see what this bar is all about here. And you can see here, this is an Oxford bar. It says New York at the top, then Indiana, Alaska, and Florida. 1 troy ounce, 3 nines fine silver. And as we flip it over to its reverse, it's just a classic frosted or pebble back. So I've got 3 of these. They're a little bit different size bar too, so they're a little bit smaller in diameter, maybe thicker, so I'm not even sure they would go into a capsule. If anyone's looking to trade, I don't need 3 of these in the original packaging, so I would be willing to do a trade with someone if you need one of these bars. But there are 3 more ounces that won't be going into the guardhouse box. So let's talk about some silver that can go in the guardhouse box, and I was able to find this classic here that I've already placed in a capsule. And that's this guy right here. So you can see this is a international trade unit, and you can see the American flag to the left and right, Liberty Bell and Eagle in the center. 1 troy ounce, 3/9 fine silver. But what makes this trade unit more desirable for me is if you look at the bottom of the Liberty Bell, you'll see the initials CCM. So that's California Crown Mint. And that's one of the refiners that I really enjoy collecting silver from. So this one is a pleasure to add into the guardhouse for me. And the reverse, of course, is just a mirror or plain reverse. So into the guardhouse it goes. So we get to add bar number 27, or 127 total. Now let's go and move on to another bar I was able to pick up, and this is a theme that I really enjoy. So here we have a bicentennial bar for the Boston Tea Party. You can see the dates right there. 1 troy ounce, 3/9 fine silver. This is a portrait variety with some really nice toning and color on the obverse here. I've just really been into the toned bars lately. I don't know what it is. It's just a trend, I guess, that I'm going through where I like a lot of these toners. And what's cool about this bar is we flip it over. Instead of a portrait reverse, it is a landscape reverse. It has a scene of the Boston Tea Party. You can see right there some of the patriots dressed in Native American headdresses. That's how that happened that night. The Boston Tea Party, they're dressed up as Native Americans. Some of them were anyway. So pretty cool bar. Let's add this one into a capsule. I've got one standing by. Of course, doing this on camera live is always interesting. Beautiful. Really nice bar. So we get to add the 28th bar into the guardhouse box. There we go. And in it goes. So there's one more bar I can add. So let me, it's going to be a surprise to me too. So let's have a look at that. All right, so the final bar came to me in the U.S. mail from a good friend, the English professor. So I have not looked at the bar, but I have opened up the package and taken a look in there to kind of get a sneak peek. And so he sent along some stickers. The Chicago skyline with a star. And he wrote here, 5-point star on the Chicago flag. So pretty cool. I'll be adding that into my sticker album. They also sent another sticker along. And this one says Chicago, land of Lincoln, Illinois, of course. Another nice sticker for the sticker album. The English professor has been watching these videos of mine for a long time, and I really appreciate his friendship. He sent a nice letter along, so I'm going to just keep that privately. I'm not going to be sharing any information, but very interested to see this bar in here. And it's taped really well, so let me just go ahead and break this out of the packaging. All right, and we have a really interesting 1-ounce silver bar to be able to add into the guardhouse box. The Spaghetti Westerners, starring Rob Lito. You can see the rest below right there. 1 troy ounce, 3/9 fine silver. I wish I was more familiar with this bar, but it is one neat bar and one that I probably would not have stumbled across if it wasn't for the English professor sending this one along. Nice bar scene here. So this is a wonderful gift. I really appreciate that. English professor, if you're watching, thank you very much for your support and friendship. This is a fantastic bar to add into the guardhouse box. So I'm not sure if this one's vintage or modern. Either way, I love it. It's going to go in this section of the guardhouse box. And we have one more bar added. So some good progress in this video for the guardhouse box. Not as much as I'd like to, just simply because I had those bars that are all in the OP. But hey, they are wonderful silver bars, whether they're in the capsules or whether they're loose in the OP. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. And as always, thank you so much for watching.